executive. Outside of that, I don't have any other relationship with him, but he's a very credible person. Yes.
All right. Chair, can I stop for Honorable Source? Okay.
Honorable Souls.
Chair, I was trying to get your attention before Honorable Shongwe started. I wanted to understand what's more important for us here in the committee. Is it time or is it the information that is provided by witnesses? I'm just concerned that the witness wanted to provide information that could have assisted the committee. Well, we wouldn't know because he wasn't allowed. Are we prioritizing information or time? What's more important here?
All of them are imperatives for this work, for this committee to succeed in its work. Information, time, consistency. Remember, each and everything that we do must be within the values that we embrace.
Look, if that's the case, Chair, then the witness should have been allowed just to read the information into the record so that we know what he wanted to say.
Let us not discuss that, honorable member. And
I'm just stating my reasoning.
Let's not discuss it.
Just stating my reason. Because I want to know what that was.
Yeah. When the time of the speaker has ended, that must not be negotiated. It has come to an end, and that is the practice that we must uphold. That's why when the honorable member alerted me that the time has expired, I had to apologize because it is my responsibility to keep time, and we have been consistent all along. Of course, I'm a human being. I am not infallible. And I accept that I can never be complete.
No,
when time has ended, honorable members, it has ended.
I fully agree, Chair, and I understand.
And so let's not be academic about it.
I understand why you did that, Chair, but I am saying the restriction of time shouldn't stop us from getting information. So somewhere we should be able to say, how do we get that information?
I hear what you are saying, but remember the information that Mr. Tlongwane wanted to give was 3 minutes later after the time of the chief whip had expired. It was not on the dot, honorable, so it was 3 minutes later. So I should think that we need to uphold to diligence paterfamilias.
We should equally uphold the prioritization of information, Chair. That's my submission.
And we'll continue, Honorable Shongwe. I've given you 4 minutes more to the time that was allocated to you.
Thank you, Chair. Okay, you said Mr. McBride is credible according to you.
Yes, sir.
Have you worked with Mr. McBride?
I wouldn't say I have worked with him, but I have been in his presence no less than 3 times, I think.
And you know this credibility of his because of those 3 times?
Because of the work that he put in terms of there are people going on trial because of cases that he initiated in terms of investigating. So that is where my credibility of him, starts and ends.
Have you engaged with him?
I have, but I have not spoken to him for over maybe 3-4 years, if I'm not mistaken.
And you still find him credible?
Huh?
And you still find him credible?
As I say, sir.
You still yes or no?
Yes, I find him credible. Yes, sir.
Who's Sisoko?
I find him very credible.
Have you worked with him?
I've been like with Mr. McBride. It's the same thing. haven't worked with him as in like work.
You
Yeah,
haven't.
yeah, but I've been in his
You
presence.
find him credible.
Yeah, I find both very credible in that context.
Paul Solomon.
No, actually, Mr. O'Sullivan called me last year, and I missed this call because I didn't know whose number was it, but I was far from my phone. And he sent me a text to say, can you please call me back when you have the time? And I promised to call him back, but I completely forgot. So I've never known Mr. O'Sullivan. I've never spoken to him. He's never spoken to me except for that exchange. I know him. I met him once or twice, but not like that, and we never spoken matters like, yeah.
Oh, okay. Masimula? How credible?
General Masimula. General Masimula, can I make a qualification on him?
Yes, please.
On a human level, I believe he's a good person, but the people that surround him, I believe, are bad.
So work-wise, is it credible or not for you?
Work-wise, no.
Not credible.
Yeah.
Mkwanazi?
General Mkwanazi, on a human level as well, I believe, there is a good person there.
Work-wise, credibility?
Work-wise, because I know he was interfering in some investigation, I'll say partially credible.
If we were to qualify with one word, credible or not?
I can't say either. I'll say partially.
So we can't qualify with one?
No, I can't qualify with one.
Are you a member of a faction?
Sir, I've never been a member of a faction. The only person that I've been close to, if you call him a faction, is Brigadier Kweli. And I was very close as well to Brigadier Peshe. But, none of the guys that I spoke about. And if I may say, some of the people, that I spoke about here, they opened disciplinary cases against me.
For time, so because I have 15 minutes, let's just go back. Are you a member of a faction?
No.
You're not?
Yeah.
Do you think there's a faction between the two teams' names that I've mentioned? Since you said there's a faction, which has Mkwanazi, Masimula, and the likes. Do you think there's a faction?
I believe they are a faction.
And which faction do you align with?
None.
Then how come you know McBride, you find him credible, you find Sissoko credible, but you've never worked with them?
Oh, okay. Maybe
you don't find Mkwanazi and Masimula, whom you work with, credible.
Maybe let me get the question right. Are you saying these two groups between Mr. Sissoko and Mr. McBride are faction and are a faction, and Mr.
In my listening to you, you speak good of Mr. McBride and Sissoko. However, you've never worked with them. You've met them 3 times. You speak not good of Mr. Masimula and Mkwanazi. However, you worked with them and you had an ample opportunity to assess them. However, you give green light on the side where you've never worked and you don't know them that much. How do we get there?
Okay, let me say this.
Maybe the question I should ask, is this battle a battle of factions between you guys, the senior officers?
In the police, yes. In the police, yes. It is. It is factions, but there are, criminality, but it's mainly factionalism.
And which side are you?
No, I'm not in anybody's side. Okay. Yeah, that is why I did not survive the factional war, because I'm just on my own.
Kumalo run after you.
Huh? He says I did not come to work he says I was absent from work from the 1st of June 2024. So I refused to take up a post, but it does not say which post he gave me, because I don't have a post that was written to say go to that particular post.
Amadal, I volavula in this woman. If we problem yawe nakumal. Nakombele please.
My good sir, my Honorable Sir, you know, funny thing, he never even wanted to meet with me to discuss.
Problem.
To my knowledge, no. As I say, he was told to deal with me.
And he dealt with you?
And he dealt with me, yes.
Mainly because you were absent at work?
No, not because I was absent at work, because from the very first day he came, he knew I was absent from work, you know. So I've been calling, I've been sending emails, I've been, even General Sevilla, when he was appointed Deputy National Commissioner, I complained to him that, General Sevilla, I have not been working, I'm not given work. And then I was ignored.
It's a madam. Mr. Jacobs, speak about Mr. Jacob, who has never uncovered corruption and never fought corruption since his appointment. But you say, instead, he looked away.
Yes.
Can you give me 3 of those corruption that you are speaking about? Just 3. You can give me the rest in writing.
Okay, there's a matter of iView.
iView is it
iView integrated system.
Okay.
There was a matter which he later had a fallout with some people, and then he enrolled it and fired those people that he had a fallout with.
And this iView, were they found to be corrupt somehow?
The iView matter is currently at the High Court right now.
Okay, the next one?
There's one where there was an agent involved, and he looked the other way until he had a fallout with the people that he fired. Yeah, so he looked.
The name of that?
The name of the individuals, I can't recall them.
How do you label it?
Sorry?
The company or what?
No, it was not a company.
Just people.
Yeah.
Please put that one in writing. The
Yeah.
third one, maybe number 3?
The third one, I've got plenty to say. Let me
put them in.
Let me put them in writing, but let me also emphasize that even the Inspector General of Intelligence in the Zondo Commission, he presented such information of Jacobs looking the other way and instead victimizing whistleblowers, and I think it's there in the Zondo finding.
Let's put that one in writing. I need it because we need to solve those cases.
Yes, sir.
You spoke of Ian Cameron. Do you think DA is racist? And I ask you this because you complained that they took Honorable Ian Cameron, into a position of a chairperson of a committee. So do you think DA, because it's the responsibility of DA to position a person there, do you think DA is racist?
I don't think DA is racist, as much as I do not think, the things that people say about the MK, for instance. I know there are good individuals in all parties.
No, I'm sorry to disturb you, sir.
Yes, sir.
I'm asking because you complain that, in your complaint, you complain that he was then put as a chairperson of a portfolio committee, which means now the responsibility and the judgment of that person should lie with DA. So do you think DA is turning a blind eye when it comes to people who are racist? Why you are saying that? In your statement, you say Ian Cameron painted his face black.
No, he did. He did.
And what was his intention on that one?
To paint yourself black as a white person is considered racist. He was in was it 2014 or 2020 what? I can't recall the year, but 2011, if I'm not mistaken. There were issues of veterinary students, I think, at the University of Pretoria, where the University of Pretoria said, we're gonna adjust for black people. This is how we're going to accept, them, because most of them come from the rural areas, and we don't have enough veterinary people of color. And Ian and some other other youth from Forum Youth went, I think, to the Department of Higher Education to protest, and they painted themselves black faces. So that is racism. And
Okay,
look,
while on that subject, so do you qualify that the people who put Cameroon, Honorable Cameroon in that position as a chairperson, they are racist? Because it's their responsibility that you are questioning here on your document when you say you found him there.
I believe they made a very poor appointment. Very poor appointment.
Is there a chance they might have looked away?
I mean, that's obvious.
Just to jog my memory, is Honorable Ian Cameron the same boys who gave a P to that domestic lady or black worker at the hospital? Is this the same case?
I don't know about that case. I don't think so. I don't know. I don't know. But I do know about that particular case of. No, I don't know about that case.
It's not that.
Yeah, I don't know. I
don't
want to lie.
Okay.
Yeah.
Page 159 of your statement, this one.
Yes, sir.
562, you say Babu Kaile was involved in appointing senior managers with an S there. Can you kindly give me 4 names of both?
Number
562.
5?
The last page. Page 159?
159.
562.
Okay, 159. Paragraph 159.
Yes. Paragraph 562.
Page 562.
Yeah, page 159.
Okay.
You say Babu Kaile was involved in appointing senior managers. I need names only. And then we'll discuss with you how do you know what he was appointed, so he was involved in appointing those senior managers. Maybe you can make it 2 then at least and make it easy.
Okay. General Kumalo, for instance,
was appointed by.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. You shall see.
Kumalo.
What is this?
And who else? Okay, let's stick to this one.
Lady. What is this lady's name?
You mean the one was created created the post of a major general in communication?
Yes.
And it didn't come.
That's his chief of staff.
She's now a chief of staff.
No, she was his chief of staff.
Okay.
Yeah, even Simut Kamani is chief of staff. I mean, he was his legal advisor.
Okay. I think somewhere in my colleagues you've Peliskat. Okay. No, thank you.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Thank you, Chair.
Honorable Matthijs, are you ready to take us to the break? Your time has started.
Thank you, Chair, and good afternoon.
To expire at 5 minutes past 1.